Hey guys, what's up? Welcome back to my channel, or welcome to my channel if you're new. I have not done a makeup video in a very long time, like seriously, it's been too long, and my hair is misbehaving right now, so let's ignore her. But this is gonna be episode 1 of Makeup Therapy, which is a series that I want to start on my channel. I have noticed that I have been attracted toward these kind of videos on my YouTube too. So I was thinking, you know what? Let me start my own series. I think you guys are a little crooked. Are you? I think this is fine. Okay. So I decided I'm gonna start this series on my channel. I'll see how you guys like it and then we can continue. Also, I'm not naked, I'm wearing a top. It's hot as balls in here and I'm sitting in front of my window, in front of natural light. So I'm gonna try to do most of these under natural lighting and not put a ring light or artificial lighting in these videos, but we'll see how it goes, considering if it's sunny or not, or if I don't know, if I feel like filming during the night, so then I'll have to use artificial lights. But that's gonna be the preface of this video. If you guys are ready, let's get it. Okay, so first things first is I'm gonna tell you guys what look I'm trying today. So there's this Douyin makeup that everybody has been doing on the internet, and I really like how it looks, and I'm not sure how it's gonna look on my face because it's Douyin basically is Chinese TikTok. It looks so pretty and so like it's everything. It's glitter, it's shine, it's color, it's everything. I'm gonna put a little bit of a twist. So the one look that I saw, I'll put up on the screen. That look is what gravitated me on Pinterest. I saw it on Pinterest. So if you guys are ready, let's get into it. First things first, we're going to have to get these out of the way. So I'm just going to use these clips. I'm looking for those cute clips that people have been using recently on the internet. Oh my god, those are so cute. These are some that I got like probably like 2 years ago, right after COVID lockdown was lifted. I went to Mr. DIY here in Ahmedabad and I picked like a whole packet of these. I have like 10 I think now. I lost a bunch actually. I'm not sure. They may be not lost, they may be like somewhere in the house, but I just don't know. So yeah, I haven't really styled my hair today, so I'll do that after I do the look. I just want to do it while the sun is still out. So okay, let's get into it. First things first is gonna be skincare. So let's start. The first thing that I'm gonna be using is the Aqualogica Glow Oil Free Moisturizer. I have been trying this out for a month now and it's quite good. I like it. I will say it doesn't hold moisture for a very long time on your skin, so like you might have to reapply it. I also did my eyebrows last night. Kind of good. I haven't done my brows in a very long time, so I wasn't really sure, and I usually do them during the day and not in the night because daylight actually helps me a lot. I can't really see in the night time properly, so I don't know. Anyways, next up is a sunscreen. This is also an Aqualogica sunscreen, Radiance Dewy Sunscreen. I really recommend this sunscreen if you have drier skin and if you don't like that the white cast, and like some sunscreens are really drying for me. I don't know why, but this one is, oh my god, so good. I always concentrate. Recently I found out that I should always concentrate my sunscreen under my eyes the most because I have very fine lines under my eyes. If you can see, like everything creases for me, so I've learned that sunscreen helps it. On camera my dark circles are looking like really dark. I think it's because of the exposure. A lip mask, this is from Ticey Cosmetics. She has launched a new version of this. This is an old version. That one has hyaluronic acid in it, which I am gonna get, but I don't know how I should get it. I've still not gone through the whole thing. Like I've got like a nice dent in this, but like still there's still a lot of product. Maybe I'll buy like next month or something. I kind of want some color on my lips because I'm looking super pale right now. Super duper pale. I'm gonna use just this Nivea one because this gives a little. That's much better. I look more alive now. Use this Wet n Wild Prime Focus Primer Serum. It's pretty good. I mean, I don't really have much to say about primers. I don't really wear primers that much. I've recently started wearing primers again because I need that extra layer of hydration. Okay, I was just looking at the picture. So for brows, it's more on the natural and airbrush side. So that's good because that's what I do on a daily basis. So I don't really have to do much for that. But that's cool. So for brows, I'm gonna use this Wet n Wild Brow Excessive Brow Shaping Gel. I quite like this actually. The color is good. I am also on the lookout for getting the Elf Wow Brow. I've heard good things about it. So let me know in the comments if you guys have used it. So I think my skincare is mostly set in my skin. So I'm gonna go with some color correction because as you guys can see a lot of dark circles. Color correction, I'm gonna use my Illegal Pro Conceal Concealer in the shade Peach. I don't really like using the orange ones because I don't wear a bunch of face makeup on the daily basis. I use concealer of course, but then the orange shows through most of it, so I like to use the peach ones because it melts into my skin tone properly. So yeah, I also think that my undertone has changed for some reason. I don't know why. I think my foundations don't really fit me or fit my skin tone anymore. Can that happen? I'm not sure. Not good. I'm also gonna do color correction on my lid. I usually don't do this because um, that's a lot of product and I crease a lot on my lid. But since this look is a lot about skin, I want to make it as flawless as possible, like with no discoloration. This is still gonna peek through, but I'm gonna try to. Okay, correction is done. Just a PSA. When I say color correction, it's only supposed to cancel out your darknesses or your redness or anything that you want to correct. It's not supposed to conceal it. That's what concealer is for. So I've seen a lot of people getting confused when I do my correction. They're like, you can still see it. Of course you can. It's not supposed to conceal it. It's just going to cancel out the darkness so that when I put on my concealer, it doesn't look gray and it covers up those dark circles properly. So a tip for you. Next thing, I'm thinking I wanna do some spot concealing first and then I will go in with my foundation and concealer. So let's do that. Concealer, I'm using the L'Oreal Infallible Full Wear Concealer. This is in the shade Almond. I think there's only 3 shades available in India and this is the second darkest, which is still like I don't know, it's kind of a weird color for me now. As I said, I think my undertone has changed or something, or I was going to put it under my eyes. I'm gonna look into the mirror real quick and I'm just gonna spot conceal. For foundation, I'm thinking I'm gonna do 2 foundations today. I need some coverage clearly, so I'm gonna mix my NYX Can't Stop Won't Stop full coverage foundation with my Maybelline Superstay. I'm just gonna do like tiny bits of both because what I'm planning to do is I'm only going to use these foundations on the outer perimeter of my face. In the center, I'm gonna brighten it up with my L'Oreal Infallible or a concealer of the lighter shade that I have from ELF. So let's see which one I go for because those looks are like really bright in the center, so I want to highlight the most of it. So I don't want to put any foundation because then it's gonna get cakey. So let's make this work. So I'm taking the NYX Can't Stop Won't Stop. This is in the shade Buff. Yeah, SF10 Buff. So I'm gonna take some tiny bit of this one. Let's see. Oh, it's not coming off. Why? Oh my god. It blew up on my drawers. Anyways, I'm gonna take very tiny bit. That much? Yeah, I think that should be enough. I'm gonna take this one. I'm gonna take the same amount. Tiniest bit. I think that's still too much for me. On the back of my hands. This is the shade. Pretty fine, I guess. Okay, so for concealer, I'm gonna do Infallible in shade Almond just to conceal my under eyes first. That's what I'm gonna do. I don't really need much, like just that much. Just gonna take this product up to my inner corner because that's where the darkest spot is. So I'm gonna let it sit and I'm gonna talk about what I'm gonna do next. So I'm gonna use this e.l.f. hydrating camo concealer in the shade, what shade, light beige, which is so light for me. Like, I thought this would be a good concealer because the finish of this and the, what do you call it, blendability of this and coverage is so good, but it's so light for me that it looks gray on me, under my eyes at least. So I'm gonna use this to highlight my nose. Oh, that's too much product. Can I pick that up? I don't think so. Never mind. So I'm gonna put some, just a dot on my forehead because it's gonna look ashy, I know. And once I'm done like blending this, I'm gonna put this in the corner and you see the magic. I really love this technique. I've been doing it recently and it looks so good. But now that I've let it set for like 30 seconds, I kind of want to like brighten up my brows, so I'm just gonna use the e.l.f. concealer again. A dot here and a dot here, and then I'm just gonna blend it out like so. Oh, that looks really nice. Wow. This is all the 2019 makeup coming back. Used to do this in 2019 a lot. Nice. Now we're gonna brighten the under eye area. So for this, what I like to do is I just like to put like a dot here and here. Oh, that's too much. No, that's not too much. And then I'm gonna blend it, focus it on the center, and then blend it out under my eyes too, so that it brightens all of it. What this does is it opens the eyes more, because when you're concealing, you're using the same shade of your face, so it's not really brightening up anything. So, and then if you put the same thing like same in the same position, it's gonna mess with the foundation or the concealer underneath. So I avoid it because you don't know which product is gonna react how. So far I've not had problems with this e.l.f. concealer, you know. Besides the shade that I got wrong, that's not their problem. Everything has been good. Look at that instant brightness. See the difference on both sides? Oh, I love it. Next, we're gonna do the favorite part of this routine, blush. So I have seen that they don't really use bronzer in these type of videos, but I think I am gonna bronze like my forehead and everything because it looks so pale right now, and I think that's the point of these looks. Look at the sun. Oh my god, that's too much sun for me. But I really don't want to keep my face this pale, so I am going to bronze this part later after I powder it, but that's not part of it. So for blush, I'm going to use this Blue Heavens, the sun is going to kill me, Blue Heavens Kiss and Blush Lip and Cheek Tint with blah blah blah, whatever it is, rosy, in the shade Rosy Dusk. Everything will be on the screen too, so don't worry. This is a very pretty pink shade, because I've seen most of them wearing pink and coral shades, so I'm gonna do the same. So I'm gonna take this sponge, I'm gonna spray the bum of it, and then we're gonna blend. We're gonna focus it into like dabbing it and not blending it out or buffing it, because the blush that I've seen in the pictures, they're like very concentrated on that area. So I think we need some more. Might I add some more blush, you guys? I'm so stupid. Why do you guys watch me? I'm gonna do that much. Don't worry, I'm not going out wearing this much blush. Don't worry, it's for the camera. Because you know, it won't show up on camera if I don't do this. So, pretty actually, I like it. I don't know how it looks. Oh my god, what the fuck happened? Look, my blush. Well, I'm gonna put some on my nose and make myself look like Rudolph. And then some over here. I don't really get the point of putting blush on your chin, but I guess it is what it is. I'm quickly going to set my under eyes because this is going to crease so much. Okay, I have set my face somewhat. I'm gonna do some more things later on to the face, but I want to move to the eyes real quick because they've started to crease. And for the eyes, we're going with this look. Okay, so for the eyes, again, it's a bunch of pink, and I want to add my own twist to it, so we're gonna see how this goes. Okay, let's try. I have this pink in my, it's broken, in my Inner Trance palette. This is the color pop in a trance, and this has a bubblegum pink shade, but it has shimmer in it, so I think that's good actually for this look. But then I also have my Morphe Dreamstars mini palette, which has a bunch of pink here, which I can use as base actually. I cannot see myself, so I think I'm gonna start off with this like really light wash of pink, and then I think I'm gonna go into that one because I know that one is not the best when it comes to pigment. So we're gonna start with this one. Do this, give it like a nice wash. I just want to see the placement that I want. Oh my god, I accidentally put this into black. We have to change brushes now. Another fluffy brush, I guess. Okay, I think I have the shape that I want, kind of. You can't really see it on camera because this is literally just a wash of color, especially with my skin tone. It won't show up that much. If you guys can see, I don't think you can, but it's there. I can see it. Okay, I'm just going to use Daydream Baby, this shade. I'm going to put this on the lid. This kind of brush, it's a small dome. I'm just going to coat one side of it with the shade, and I'm just going to place it right here and then just slowly blend it out. I guess I'm gonna do that. Yeah. Oh, that looks nice. Very nice actually. I need this to look like a wash of color and not so much of an eyeshadow look. I don't know what I'm saying, guys. I know I don't make really sense, but yeah. Again, I'm not really a pink color eyeshadow person unless it's, I don't know, I don't think pink color looks good. This pink at least looks good with my skin tone for some reason. Even with blushes, like I would rather do like corals for some reason. I'm going to take this bright pink, just the tiniest bit of this, to like add more color to this. Okay, this is where it's gonna get interesting because I'm gonna use some colored eyeliners, specifically white and pink actually. So I have these from Slay Isha, the wet liners. This is an Instagram page. I think you can also find their products on Amazon if I'm not wrong. But I'm gonna use this pink one, the pastel side. I'm gonna use that, and then I'm gonna use the white from their split liner, the black and white one. Okay, I hope this works out good. Okay guys, we have a little bit of change of plan. Instead of going in with the eyeliners right now, I think I'm gonna do the glitters on my eyes first, and then I'm gonna go into the eyeliners because I feel like it's gonna ruin it if I don't do it right now. So this Swiss Beauty one, this is a really nice shade. I've liked this shade for a very long time. I want this to look like stars. Oh yeah, I think I like that. It looks good in sun at least. Okay, I'm going to use this shade, and this shade alternatively, and I'm going to make it work, guys. Okay, and why am I looking there? The mirror is right here. I'm going to do a line like so, like that, you see, and then again over here. And I'm not going to take this more than in the center, not even in the center. I'm just using like the outer corner of my eye, and yeah, like that. And I'm going to do the same here. Oh, nice. I like how that looks. Very nice, very nice. Okay, guys. Uh, I did something, I guess. I'm gonna have to do my highlighter and everything now. So I didn't actually set my face, which was stupid because now if I spray it on my face, my eyeliner is going to mess up. So let's see how I can make this work. I can, I guess, do this and then set my face, I guess, that way. I guess that works. I don't know. My hair is wet now. But oh, the sun is in my eye now. If you guys wanna know a rundown, I did white eyeliner over here, and then I did the pastel one, and then I mixed the darker one with the pastel one and did these lines. And then in between I did the white. So yeah, that's what I did. Now what I want to do is I want to intensify the blush. So for the blush, I'm gonna take this. I'm gonna take my Nika blush duo in the shade Coral and Peach. It's not really Coral and Peach, if I'm being honest. It has more pink in it. So I'm gonna take both the shades on the brush, like a dollop of it, because it's not really very pigmented. I'm gonna take that. I'm just going to go over my blush. I'm just going to make it more brighter. Oh yeah, there we go. I think you guys can see it now, because the blush had disappeared because of all the powders that I've used. So you have to go in with these things. And then the chin, just pointless to me. I have to do highlighter. So for highlighter, I do have the K by Katrina highlighter. I don't really like this shade actually because it's very cool toned for me. If you guys can see, I hope you guys can. I cannot see the screen anymore, so I can try to do it with this, or else actually this James Charles palette has a very nice highlighter shade actually. Like these three that I used earlier, these three are really good as highlighter shades, so I'm thinking I'm going to use that. This is going to be like a more feathered look. I'm going to use this brush itself, the one that I use for blush. I'm just going to do this, tap off the excess and just feather it on my cheek, because I don't really want to have like that block of like highlighter hitting my cheekbones. I'm just going to do the whole thing. And then on the nose, I know it has to be really prominent over here, so I'm gonna do that with my finger. Oh, that looks really nice actually. I don't really do highlighter anymore, you guys, so that's why I'm like really surprised. That looks good. Interesting part comes in. We have to do like the ombre lip. So I'm not going to leave it fully ombre. I have to do some lip liner from Miss Claire in Sandy Pink. And I'm just going to lightly. Oh my god, you guys. Just so like it doesn't really look very pale, so I'm just like lining it, and then I'm just going to blend that. For the lip, what we are going to do is we're going to take this red lipstick that I have from My Glam. I guess it's a crayon. I don't really use it. And then I'm going to have to spoil a sponge. This one, I'm not going to use it, so I'm just going to put, I saw this on Instagram, just going to put some of the product on here at the top, like so. And then, oh, that's not very seamless as I thought it would be. There we go. That looks more like it. That's how it looks. I'm gonna put on a gloss on top of this, the ColourPop So Juicy gloss. This is also plumping, so I'm guessing it'll do something, and has a little bit of color. So, oh, these lips, yes ma'am, this looks exactly like the picture that I saw. The lips. I'm gonna do the mascara now because the lashes have to look amazing for this look. This is a lot of pink. Anyways, I guess this is the completed look, you guys. Let me know how you think this turned out.